Hello everyone and welcome once again to MJ's Maths and Stats. That's MJ Magic Studio to you. Yeah, I'm your host, your host, and as usual in the ghost mode, Mohit Jain. Today with marathon sample sure questions which are based on the Infosys drive, which we have seen questions in section 2, mathematical ability test, where they actually ask 10 questions which comprises of 5 questions from numerical ability and 5 questions from logical reasoning. You'd be taking up a 40 odd question in this particular session, and all questions are inspired from questions what we have seen in February and March drives. So you might find these kind of questions when you are writing Infosys exams in your near future. So the logos appearing in this particular video are all owned by Infosys. There is no control on us, and session is just conducted to show you that what different kind of question are asked in section 2, where they ask 10 questions which we are supposed to answer in 35 minutes. So we have no intention to infringe into any copyright of this company. So this is the disclaimer from our end. So on this note, you know the drill. Drill is very simple. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and pause the session, try to solve the question by yourself, and then look out for the solution. So on this note, on this happy note, let's start now. So the first one on the screen, if Kavita's height is 20% less than that of Kathy's, that means if Kathy's height is 100, Kavita's height is 20% less of 100, that is 100 minus 20, that is 80. Then how much percent of Kathy's height is more than that of Kavita's? So what is the difference between Kavita's and Kathy's height? 20. Then Kathy's height is 20 more than Kavita's by how much? 20 by 80, that is 1 by 4, and it is 25%. Basic traditional method है ये to solve it. Fix, किसी को भी fix करिए as 100 and then solve. और दूसरा एक और simple method है, rule 1, line changing rule. रूल बुक में आपको ये सारे रूल्स मिल जाएंगे. प्लेलिस्ट एंड डिफरेंट लिंक्स टू द डिफरेंट रूल्स आर गिवन इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन. प्लीज फॉलो. ये क्या बोलता है? इफ ए इज एक्स बाई वाई लेस देन बी, देन बी इज एक्स अपॉन वाई माइनस एक्स मोर देन ए. ए इज 20%. 20% का मतलब होता है 1 by 5. 1 by 5 less than B. Then B is 1 upon 5 minus 1 is 1 by 4. 1 by 4 more than A. 1 by 4 is nothing but 25%. Option C is the pick. Use traditional method या rule book को follow करिए. ठीक. Rule book की सारी master classes आपको मिल जाएंगी in the playlist called the rule book. Go through it. Enjoy non-pencil uses and mark the answer. J sold a cooker at a profit of 26%. If 1/3 of the selling price is 4200, that means selling price is 4200 into 3. Then what is the 10% of the total amount that he paid to purchase the cooker? We know that selling price is cost price into 100 plus profit upon 100. Here we need to find the cost price. So cost price is selling price into 100 divided by 100 plus profit. Profit is 26%, that is 126. So we can see here 42 once and 42 thrice. This also gone. So this is 100 into 100. Cost price is 10,000. Cost price of the cooker is rupees 10,000. Now the question is, how much is 10% of the cost price? So 10% of cost price is 1/10 of 10,000. That is rupees 1,000. We can't make use of calculator. Calculators are not allowed. Use formulas, whatever we know, and solve it. Option B is the answer. Bob buys rice A at rupees 16.60 a kg and rice B at 12.40 a kg. He wants to mix A and B to make a new mixture C that costs rupees 14.60 a kg. In what ratio should Bob mix rice A and B to do so? Simple, weighted, average question. Let us take A kg of rice A and B kgs of rice B. Then total cost of rice A would be 16.6 A and total cost of B would be 12.4 B. This when divided by total weights that we have A plus B, this should be equals to the average, that is 14.6. If we solve this, we can very easily find the value of A by B. Let's do it. 16.6 A plus 12.4 B equals 14.6 A plus 14.6 B. Okay, 16.6 minus 14.6 will give me 2A equals 14.6 minus 12 will give me 2.2, 2.2B. Therefore, A by B is 2.2 by 2 or 11 by 10. So, we have this in option A. Now, instead of solving this and doing some tedious calculation, we can use our rule 6, our butterfly diagram from our jungle rule book. Please go through in detail. Masterclass of 4.5 hours is there, which shows us different questions which can be solved with help of rule 6. This one is the easiest of the lot. We have got 16.6 price of rice A. Let me write this as 166. Price of rice B is 124. And the overall price of the new mixture C is 14.6, that is 146. I am writing in the center. Now, 166 minus 146 is 20. Difference is written crosswise. That's why it is also known as cross diagram. 146 minus 124 is 22. Now, this is the answer. 11 is to 10. Butterfly diagrams are always hit in these kind of mixtures questions, which will always save our time. Please go through rule 6 in detail. Okay, on to the next one. In a college, 20% of staff are below 40 years. The number of staff who are 40 years old are 48. They are 40 years old. And the number of staff above 40 years is 2/3 of the number of staff who are 40 years of age. Okay, so 2/3 of 48 is 32. That means these two combine is 80% of the staff, which is also equals to 80. Now, what is the question? What is the total number of staff in the college? If 80% is 80, obviously this 20% is 20, and 20 and 80 accounts to 100 people in the staff in this particular college. Option A is the pick. Okay, let's see what we have next. A bouquet of roses costs rupees 7 and a bouquet of white lilies costs rupees 5. Patricia spends rupees 38 on buying bouquets of flowers such that it contains at least one bouquet of white lilies. Suppose R pieces of roses and L buckets of lilies. This should be equals to 38. We know that value of L should be greater than or equals to 1. It cannot be 0. How many bouquets of rose can she purchase? If we take L equals to 1, it would be 5. 38 minus 5 is 33, which is not divisible by 7. If L is 2, this will be 10. 38 minus 10 is 28, and 28 is divisible by 7. In that case, R is 28 by 7, that is 4. Simple mathematical reasoning question. Option is 4. Fine. Now, if I assume it to be like taking 3, then it is 21. 31 minus 21 is not divisible by 5. 5, 35, 33 is not divisible by 5. 2, 14, 24 is not divisible by 5. Out of the given option, only option 4 makes sense. It's just putting up the value and you can very easily find answers. As simple as that. Because 38 is neither divisible by 5 nor divisible by 7. So we cannot have that schedule make very easily. We can just put in values for L and can find the value of R. Here option 4 suits in. The total sum of ages of Angela, Mark, Aaron and Louis is 70 years. What was the total of the ages 4 years back? 4 years back, every one of them were 4 years less than what they today are. So 4 years back, their age total should be 70 minus 4, and we need to subtract this for 4 times because we have got 4 people. That would be 70 minus 16, and that is 54. We have that in option C. Each one of them would be 4 years less than what they current are. So 4 years ago, Angela's age should be A minus 4. Today's age minus 4. Mark would be M minus 4. R minus 4. L minus 4. We need this total. This is A plus M plus R plus L minus 16. We know this is 70 minus 16. That is 54. Sam, Anna and Noah work in a supermarket and have been assigned the job of arranging the items in a rack. To do this, Sam takes 20 minutes more than Noah. So suppose this is 20 plus x, given that Noah is taking x minutes, while Anna takes 60 more minutes than Noah. Okay, so this is 60 plus x. The ratio of time taken by Sam and Anna is 3:4. Now this is equals to 3 by 4. We can solve this and we can find the value of x. 80 plus 4x equals 180 plus 3x. That means x is 180 minus 80, that is 100 minutes. Noah is taking 100 minutes. Now what is the question? What is the time required by Noah to complete the task alone? She will take 100 minutes. Option A is the pick. Okay, classical take from time, speed and distance. To reach A from M, it is advised to take a train from M to P, which runs at a speed of 40 kph and covers a distance of 100 kilometers. Then a bus is to be taken from P to A, which runs at a speed of 50 kph and covers a distance of 50 kilometers. What is the total time taken to reach A from M? That would be time 1 plus time 2. Now we know that formula to find time is distance by speed. So time 1 is 100 by 40 and time 2 is 50 kilometers by 50 kilometer per hour speed. 100 by 40, 2.5 hours plus 1, that will give us 3.5 hours. Option B is the take here. Now again one classical take from time and work. Details of time and work, you can go through rule 8, the CM rule. You know where to find it. Link is there in the description. It says that if X takes A minutes to complete a work and Y takes B minutes to complete the same piece of work working alone, and if X and Y are working together, they will take AB upon A plus B minutes to complete the work if they are working together. This is known as addition formula in time and work, which is easy to remember as product by sum. Whenever you are doing addition of two elements, two workers' time in time and work, it is simply product by sum. Noha takes 10 minutes to finish a math test, while Abe takes 15 minutes to finish the same test. How much time will they take to finish the same test if they solve it together? So if these two are solving together, we know the drill. It is product by sum. Sum is 10 plus 15, that is 25. 5, 2, 5, and then this is 3. This will give us 6 minutes. If both are working together, they would be able to complete this test in 6 minutes. Option D is the pick. Go through Rule 8, the CM rule. Link is there in the description. And again, we are starting with classical sample questions of permutation combination. A 4-digit number is to be formed from the digits 1, 2, 3, 4. How many digits are there? N digits are there. A 4-digit number, suppose an R digit number is to be formed and 0 is not there. Find the total number of ways to form such number if repetition is allowed. We know the drill for this, that if we have got n digits where 0 is not present or 0 is not there, and we need an R digit number, if repetition is allowed, here repetition is allowed, if repetition is not allowed, first of all, formula is npr minus n minus 1 pr minus 1, and if repetition is allowed, it is simply n to the power r. Here repetition is allowed. What we will get is n is 4, r is 4, 4 to the power 4, 16 square is 256. You would get 256 4-digit numbers which can be developed with help of digits 1, 2, 3, 4. Repetition is allowed. Mark on A and move on. This is one of the prototype which is one of my favorite from combination. You are forming a gift set consisting of 3 candles and 2 chocolates. From a set of 7 candles and 5 chocolate, we require 3 and 2. The 7 candles are numbered 1 to 7 and 5 chocolates are numbered from 8 to 12. In how many ways can you form the gift set if candle number 1 and chocolate number 9, cannot be together in a gift set? Whenever we have these kind of question, the simple rule is find first total number of free cases. Total number of free cases where there is no restriction would be 7C3 into 5C2. Now we know that 7C3 means 7 into 6 into 5 by 6, that is 35, and 5C2 is 5 into 4 by 2, that is 10. This will give us 350. We need to deduct those cases where candle number 1 and chocolate number 9 are both present. If candle number 1 is already present, already taken up, that means we are left with only 6 candles, out of which we need to choose 2 candles now in 6C 2 ways. And if chocolate number 9 is present, we are left with only 4 chocolates and we need to choose 1 from it into 4C1. 6C2 is 6 into 5 by 2 and 4C1 is 4, that is 3, and this gives us 60. Final answer is 350 minus 60, that is 290. 290 are the different cases where either chocolate number 1 would, candle number 1 would be present, or chocolate number 9 would be present, or both not present, but both would not be present together. A classical prototype question from combination basically to practice these kind of question. Option B is the answer. Great. Again, a classical question where we can use our rule 1. But let's first see the question. Anna is traveling in her car with 3/5 its original speed and reaches her destination 15 minutes late today. What is the usual time taken by Anna to cover the same distance? Now, since the distance covered is same, we can use S1 T1 is equals to S2 T2. Normal speed is S, normal time taken is T. Today, she is traveling at 3/5 of the original speed, that is 3S by 5, and time taken by her today is 15 more minutes because she is late 15 minutes. It would be T plus 15 by 60 because we are doing this in hours. SS cancel out, and we have 5T equals 3T plus, this will be 1 by 4, 3 by 4. 2T equals 3 by 4. So T is 3 by 4 into half, that is 3 by 8 into 60 if we need to find answer in minutes. 4, 2, 4, 15. 45 by 2 is 22.5 minutes. Normal time taken by her to cover the same distance at the usual speed is 22.5 minutes. That is given in option C. Now, if someone would be wondering that how we can use rule 1, it is so simple. Today, I am traveling at 3/5 of the original speed. That means today my speed goes down by 2 by 5. And since we are covering the same distance, if speed goes down by 2 by 5, time will go up by 2 upon 5 minus 2, that is 3. That means today I am taking 2/3 more time than the usual. That means 2/3 of usual time is 15 minutes. Usual time is 15 into 3, 45 by 2. That is 22.5 minutes. If you don't want to fall prey in the traditional method, go through the rule books and the examples set it. Use it, you will get the answer in no time. Option C, 22.5 minutes. Probability. A cartoon contains 6 crabs and 8 prawns. What is the probability that one food item drawn at random from the cartoon will be prawn? We have got 8 prawns and totals are 14. So required probability is 8C1 by 14C1. That is 8 by 14. Reduced it to 4 by 7. That we have in option B. Favorable outcomes divided by total outcomes is the required probability which we are looking out for. Nancy invited her friends for her 18th birthday bash. Half of the girls, let there were G girls, then G by 2, and 1/9 of the boys, B boys, B by 9, have attended the party. They have attended the party. What fraction of the total number of Nancy's friend, that is G plus B, attended the birthday party? We are looking out for G by 2 plus B by 9 divided by G plus B into 100. Or if it is in fraction, we don't need to multiply by 100. We are looking out for this fraction. But we don't know the value of G and B. How we can find this fraction? We can't put any arbitrary number from our end. If I put G1, B1, we'll end up getting some other result. If I put G2, B9, I'll get some other result. That means it is not possible to determine as data is inadequate. Option D should be the best pick. A train covers a distance of 20 km with a speed of 30 kph and 20 km per hour to reach the destination and come back from the destination respectively. Okay, so going from one point to another point, speed is 30 kph, and coming back, speed is 20 kph. That means distance traveled over both the journey is same. What will be the average speed of the train for the entire journey? In this case, when distance covered is same and we have got two speeds, then average speed formula is 2s1 s2 divided by s1 plus s2. Average speed is harmonic mean of the speeds given. Please go through rule 9, hacking the average. Link is there in the description below to dwell deeper into that what is the logic of getting these formula. We can use this formula straight away. Average speed is 2 into 30 into 20 divided by 30 plus 20 is 50. Okay, 5, 4, then it is 6 into 4. 24 kilometer per hour will be the average speed. Option D is the pick. Amy, Bella, Carla, Diana and Ela, A, B, C, D, E, play a game of cards. Amy says to Bella, if you give me 3 cards, you will have, that means Bella will have B minus 3, as many as Ela has. This is equals to E. And if I give you 3 cards, you will have as many as Diana has. That means B plus 3. If A gives 3 cards to Bella, then she will have as many as Diana. This is equals to D. Now, Amy and Bella, A and B together have 10 cards more. A plus B, 10 cards more than what D and E together have. Okay. If Bella has 2 cards more than what Carla has, so B is C plus 2, and the total number of cards are 133, then how many cards does Bella have? Okay, so A plus B plus C plus D plus E is 133. Let's fix up B. Then what is A? First of all, we can use this. A is 10 plus D. Now D is B plus 3 plus E. E is B minus 3 minus B, that is A, plus B, plus C is B minus 2, D is B plus 3, and E is B minus 3. This should be equals to 133. We can solve this, I guess. 3, 3 gone, B gone. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4B, 10 minus 2 is 8, and this 3 gone, plus 1 more. 5B is 133 minus 8, that is 125. So B is 125 by 5, 25. B have got 25 cards. How many cards does Bella have? 25 cards. Just frame equations with respect to B and solve it. Option C is the pick. Amelia is 3 years older than Betty. A is B plus 3. And 3 years younger to Carolyn. That means C is A plus 3. It is given that Betty and Dorothy are twins. That means A is D plus 3. How many years older is Carolyn to Dorothy? Okay. So C is A is D plus 3. So it is D plus 6. That means Carolyn is 6 years older than Dorothy. Option B is the pick. Now launching the complete the number series or the alphabetic series or the numerical alphabetic series type of questions. What can be used in place of x to complete below the following given series, to complete the below given series, F3, so let me write is 6, 3. J10 is 10, 10. Then it is missing. R24 is 18, 24. V is 22, 31. And Z is 26, 38. Here we can see difference of 7. Here also difference of 7. Here also difference of 7. Here also should be difference of 7. It should be 17. There is difference of 4, 4, 4. Here also should be difference of 4. That means this position should be 14. And the 14th alphabet is N. That means the missing one is N17. Option A is the pick. In how many arrangements of the word laughing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And G are coming twice. Is the letter U positioned in between two G's? So that means it should be GUG. This is the grouping effect. It should be factorial n minus g plus 1 into factorial g for this group arrangement. Okay. So we have n equals to 8. 8 minus 3 plus 1. Now it is given that U should always be between these two G's. Fair enough? That means these two will be arranging, but this U would not be arranging itself. Into factorial 2 it would be. Divided by factorial 2 again, because we have got two G's. We know that if any letter is occurring more than once, we need to discount it off. So it should be simply factorial 6, that is 720. Option D is the pick. Edward and Andrew are wage workers working in a local factory. The sum of their wages in a week is rupees 700. E plus A is 700. Edward is paid 120% of the sum paid to Andrew. So if sum paid to Andrew is A, sum paid to Edward is 120%, that would be 1.2A. And this is equals to 700. Then how much is Andrew paid per week? A equals 700 divided by 2.2. That would be 700 into 10 divided by 22. 211, 350, 3500 by 11. It goes like 3 times 3320, then 1 times 98. Choose the option that coincides with the nearest integer, 318. 318 point something, but it will not reach to 320. So mark on 318, option C. Okay, one more. Complete the series C2, E5, G8, then K14. Let's see. C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K gone. Then 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, 11. Then plus 3, 14. Bingo. It should be I11, option B. Two pipes P1 and P2 can fill a large bucket in 4 hours and 2 hours respectively. P1 will take 4 hours and P2 can do it in 2 hours. And you open the pipes at alternate hours. In the given context, how many hours will it take to fill the bucket if you open P1 first Actually, what is happening? We are opening P1 for 1 hour. Then we are opening P2 for 1 hour. Then we will open P1 for next 1 hour and on and on. The best way to solve these kind of sums, this is simple, fine, but it is to use Rule 8, common multiple rule. Let the capacity of the big tank is 4 and 2 LCM, that is 4 liters. P1 can fill 4 liters in 4 hours, that means rate of P1 is to fill 1 liter in 1 hour. P2 can fill this 4 liter tank in 2 hours, that means rate of working of P2 is 4 by 2, that is 2 liters per hour. Now, in this 4 liter tank, P1 is coming in and putting 1 liter. Then P2 is coming in for 1 hour and putting 2 liters. Then P1 is coming in for 1 hour and putting 1 liter, and we can see 1 plus 2 plus 1, that is 4 liter, tank is filled up. Tank is filled up in 3 hours. Option A is the pick. No fraction method required, nothing. It is just the calculation which you need to do in mind. Since I need to show it to you, I am showing it, the entire working to you in front of you. Rule 8, you know where to find the link. Go through it, the CM rule. You will find more these kind of interesting questions there. Champak spends 20% of his pocket money, 100 रुपया था उसके पास, on books. So 20 rupees goes for books and 10% on travel. He then spent 90% of the remaining. 30 gone, remaining is 70. 70 into 90% is 63. Amount on food. So remaining now is 70 minus 63, that is 7. What percent of pocket money is left with Champak? 7%. Answer. Two kinds of tea of worth rupees 300 per kg and 200 per kg are mixed with the third type in the ratio of 1, 2 and 3. Let its price be X. What is the price of the third type of tea, that is X, if the price of the mixture is 250? We just need to multiply and divide by the total weights. Let us take the weights as 1, 2, 3. So 300 into 1, 300, plus 200 into 2 is 400, plus X into 3 is 3X, divided by the total weight, 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6, that is 250. So 700 plus 3X is 1500. X equals 1500 minus 700, 800 by 3. That would be 266.67 or 267 roughly, that we have in option B. Balwant bought 25 kgs of tea at rupees 125 per kg. Okay. And 24 kgs of tea at rupees 100 per kg. He mixes the two varieties of tea in order to sell. So he have got 49 kgs. And what will be the cost? 125 into 25 by 4, that would be 3125. 3125 and 2400. So cost is coming around at 5525 for 49 kgs. And he also wants to make a profit of 30% on the cost. Okay. At what price per kg should he sells this mixture to achieve the given objective? So we need to multiply this by 3 to find 30% profit. 3 is 15, 1, 6, 7, 15, 1, 15, 16. So that would be 12, 7, 8, 11, 1. 7182.5 would be the total price for 49. Now, I can see that all options are with a quite a different in amount. 7182, if I divide by 50, I'll get very answer which is very near to these options. So dividing by 50 means into 100 and dividing by 2. So if I divide by 2, this will be, so let me just multiply this by 2, and this will become 142 around something. Option B is the pick. Calculator is not there. We can go by method calculations and with options. 146.6. You have been given a set of 12 alphabets and asked to form words using only 7 letters from the given set of alphabets. Fair enough. What is the number of words that can be formed that have at least one letter repeated? Now this phenomena means at least one letter repeated means we need to first find total number of words which we can form with the repetition allowed. Okay, we need 7 letters word. With repetition allowed, it would be 12 to the power 7. Minus all the words where not a single letter is repeating. That would be repetition not allowed. Repetition not allowed would be 12p7. This is a special concept. If they ask at least one letter is repeated, this always means repetition allowed minus repetition not allowed. Repetition allowed formula is n to the power r, and repetition not allowed formula is npr. Out of 12 alphabets, this is n, this is r. So it would be 12 to the power 7 minus 12p7, and that features in option C. So what we have next, Raja is a primary school teacher and wants to form a dance team for the annual day. A team of 3 girls and 3 boys must be formed out of 10 girls and 6 boys. In how many ways can Raja form a team if one girl and one boy refuse to dance together? We have done this kind of question earlier in this particular session also, where we need to first find the total number of cases without any restriction. That would be 10C3 into 6C3. 3 is chosen out of 10 and 3 are chosen out of 6. Now 10C3 is 10, 9, 8 by 6 into 6, 5, 4 by 6. 1, 2, 4, 2, 3, 3. So this is 12 into 20. 12 into 2, 2400. 120 into 20 is 2400 would be the total number of cases. In how many ways can Raja do if one girl and one boy refuse to dance together? In how many ways this one boy and one girl are always together? Always included is we need to select 2 out of 9, and here we need to select 2 out of 10. So 9C2 is 9 into 8 by 2 into 5 into 4 by 2. So 9 into 40, 72, 9 into 40, 9, 4, 360. So total number of cases would be 2400 minus 360. That would be 2040. In how many ways Raja can select a team such that one girl and one boy refuse to dance together? Would be 2040. None of the option is matching. Obviously something is going weird about these options. And we have seen in Infosys examination 1 or 2 questions are always there. Not always, that would be very lame statement, but we have seen where this answer doesn't matches. Yeah, answer should be 2040. Okay, so this one is again a number series. Which of these numbers come next in the given series? We can see we have 100, then it is 20. It is again increasing to 80, then 50, then 60, then 80. Obviously, this is mix of at least two series. Let us check. By skipping one number, that is the best fit to do this. Minus 20 will give 80. 80 minus 20 is 60. Then I'm guessing it to be minus 20 to be 40. Let me guess with the other thing. This is plus 30 and 50 plus 30 is 80 again. Obviously, it should be 40 because it is following minus 20, minus 20, minus 20 trend of 40. 40 should be the best pick here. And if they ask you to give the two values after this, then next value should be 80 plus 30, that is 110. If two values are asked, it should be 40, 110 because it seems to be the conglomerate of two series taken at a time. Okay, one more to go. What can be used in place of x to complete the below given series? 14 double 28, then it goes down. 32, then it's come up. As suggested, whenever you see up and down trend going on, try to do the skip number series. 14 to 20 is plus 6. 20 to 32 is plus 12. That means if this is plus 6, this is doubling up. Let's see. With 28 to something and then something to 64. Here we should also have some doubling thing. Let me, if I add plus d, it should be plus 2d. That means 28 plus d is x and x plus 2d is 64. We can find the value of x. 28 plus d, or we can find the value of d equals 64 minus 2d. 3d is 64 minus 28, 6 and 36. d is 12. We get it 12. So 28 plus 12 will give us 40 and 40 plus 24 gives us 64. So value of x, the best pick is 40. Option C. Again, one from completing the alphanumeric series. 12, then missing 14, 15. Obviously, it fits in 13. 12, 13, 14, 15. Then we have M, missing Q and S. Now, M is 13th alphabet, Q is 17th, and S is 19. If I follow this pattern of difference of 2, then here we should have 15th, and then after 15th we can have 17th. Now 15th alphabet in the English language is O. O. That means in place of X, we should have 13O. Option B fits in. Now this is what we have. What can be used in place of X to complete the below given alphanumeric series? We have 5 and then nothing. 6, 7, 8. Okay. 5 plus 0 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. How? And then we have F, H, J, L. F, G, H, I, J, K, L. I think they have already given the answer. 6H should not be there in the question. In place of this, we should have only X. And then the answer will become 6H. 5, 6, 7, 8. F, G, H, I, J, K, L. It will become 6H in that case. If this kind of error is still crept in front of you on the screen, be smart and then mark the answer. Okay, again we have 1, but this time we have got number series. Which of these number comes next in the given below series? 870 is a big number, then 15, then 263, 11, then 951. Okay, here we can see that it's decreasing, then increasing, then increasing. Here it is decreasing, then increasing. Something fishy. We are not able to boil them out with the 2 series format. But if I look carefully on these pairs of number, 870 and then 15, this is nothing but their digit sum. This is known as digit sum. 8 plus 7 plus 0 is 15. 2 plus 6 plus 3 is 11, which is there. 9 plus 5 plus 1 is 15. So 1 plus 0 plus 2 plus 3, that is 6. They should write 6 here. It is nothing but its digit sum. Option A is the best pick. Okay, let's see one more. Which of these numbers comes next in the below given series? 12, 15, 18, 27, 36, then again 38. What next? Here is plus 3. 15 plus 3 is 18. 18 plus 9. 27 plus 9. And then 36 plus 2. So if we follow this kind of pattern, it should be plus 2 again. We should have 40 in the next one. Option B is the best fit here. An eagle even flying 600 meter high passes vertically another eagle E2. So at this point is E1 and it passes another eagle E2. Given that this is 600 meter. At an instance where their angle of elevation at the same observing points are 60 degree and 45 degree respectively. Determine approximately how many meters higher is E1 compared to E2. Let this is X. We are looking out for this value. Let this be OA. When we look at triangle E1OA, this is 60 degree. We know that 600 by OA equals 1060 degree. That means OA is 60 divided by 1060 degree. 1060 degree is root 3 or it is 200 root 3. If I multiply numerator denominator by root 3. Now if I look at triangle E1OA, we know that tan theta is perpendicular by base. X upon OA equals tan 45 degree, which is equals to 1. That means X is equals to OA. Now here we can say that X is equals to OA equals to 200 root 3. 200 into 1.72. Root 3 is 1.72. That would be 342. 340. 1.732. Let it round it to 73. Then 346 roughly. X is 346. Then this distance between E1 and E2 would be 600 minus 346. That is 250 and 4. 254 meter. Approximately that we have in option B. Complete the given analogy. 169 and here it is 31. But we know that 169 is 13 is square. Okay, so they are following that. Do root 169, you will get 13, then reverse it up, write 31. So root 144 would be 12, and when we reverse it up, we will get 21. Option A should be the best pick. So now what we have is alphabetic series. A is 1, F is 6, K is 11. Then we can see that gap of 5. Then 11 plus 5 is 16. And 16 plus 5, U is 21. That is giving us the hint. There should be 16. 16 is P. And the only option we have with P is PSST. Let's work out with the last one at least. T, 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 T. This is fixed. T, 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 T. Okay, done. Let me see with S. S, 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 S. This is also fixed. So obviously it is PSST. Option B is the pick. Now the different kind of coding decoding, like in a certain code, elephant, ELEPHANT is written as 81. Let me put the basic number for these. E is 5, L 12, E 5, P 16, H is 8, A 1, N 14, and T is 20. 34, 35, 43. And this is 21 and 17. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bingo. It is just we need to add their respective alphabetic position in English language. So we have donkey, we have DONKEY, D4, O15, N14, K is 11, E5, and Y is 25. 30, 41, this is 29, 30, and 33. So that will give us 74. We just need to add up. Option B is the best fit. If we know the position of left and right of one person only, we can find out that how many people are there in the row. Number of people in the row is position of the one particular person from left plus right minus 1. A jar in a rack is placed on the 6th position from the left and 20th position from the right. Then how many jars are present on the rack? Is left plus right minus 1. That means 25 jars are there. Option A is the pick. Rank test. One more. Find the next number in the given series. 1.5, 2.3. Difference is 0.8. Then 3.1. Again difference is 0.8. 3.9. Difference is 0.8. Next number. Add up 0.8. It should be 4.7. We have? Yes, we have. Option B. What will come in place of X? 2, 5, 10, missing, 26, 37. Let's go up by our difference table. This is 3, 5, and here difference is 11. Okay, it's just getting the feel. 3, 5, 7, 9, and then 11. So 10 plus 7 is 17. And 17 plus 9 is 26. Bingo. It should go with 17. Difference are odd number series starting with 3. 17 should be the best pick. Which number will come next? Again, 3, 5, 9. Okay, difference 2, 4. Then we have 17. This is 8. Then 65, 129. This is 64. Okay, these seems to be the powers of 2. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Let us match it. 17 plus 16 is 33 and 33 plus 32 is 65. Bingo. It should go with 33. Option D. The ages of 3 siblings A, M, B are as follows. A is thrice as old as M. A equals 3M. While M is twice as old as Bella. M is equals to 2B. What is A age if their age is sum up to 54? हम लोग इसको रेशियो से भी कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. AMB. A is thrice as old as Maria. That means A by M is 3:1. A by M is 3:1. And M by B is 2:1. Now we can do the joint ratio. 6:2:1. That is the ratio of the ages. What is A age? A age is proportion of A is 6, 7, 8, 9. 6 by 9 into 54. 9 is 6. That is 36 years. Age of A is 36 years. Option B fits in. Thank you everyone for participating. These were few questions. Few questions which were regularly asked at section 2 of Infosys. And keep practicing these kind of questions. I'll see you soon. Yes, I'll see you soon. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do it. Please do it. Utna to banta hai. Subscribe karo and help the channel grow. I'll come back again. Thank you everyone.